Hey there, friends! Welcome to Springfield!
Stay tuned for more fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay, picture this. I'm sitting on the couch, enjoying a perfectly good Saturday afternoon with a box of donuts balanced on my belly like a precious baby, when the ground starts shaking. At first, I think it's just me reaching peak sugar rush. But then I hear this loud voice outside yelling, "Springfield belongs to Quahog now." I peek out the window, and there they are. The Griffins, all standing in the middle of Evergreen Terrace like they own the place. Peter's got a flag with a chicken on it for some reason. Lois looks embarrassed already. And Stewie S. holding some weird sci-fi gun that S are probably illegal in at least 49 states. I walk outside with my most intimidating dad face. Which, let's be honest, is just me squinting a lot. And I yell, "Springfield belongs to Springfield." Peter yells back, "Then let's settle this like men with a town-wide battle." Next thing I know, it's on. Bart and Stewie team up as the Chaos Division, firing water balloons filled with hot sauce from the school roof. Lisa tries to negotiate peace, but Meg just follows her around, hoping someone will acknowledge her existence. Marge and Lois take over the logistics, which means the battle is somehow scheduled between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock, so everyone can be home for dinner. Mo arms the Springfield side with pool cues, beer mugs, and expired pretzels from behind the bar. Brian tries to recruit Santa's little helper as some kind of canine commando, but my dog just runs off to sniff trash. Peter and I, as the generals, decide we should start the battle with an epic duel. The problem? Neither of us can agree on what counts as epic. So we spend half an hour throwing dodgeballs at each other, while everyone else watches like it is. The real fighting begins when Milhouse tries to be a spy, but immediately trips over a rake and lands in the Griffin's cooler. Quagmire tries to distract Marge by saying "giggity" every 5 seconds, but she scares him off by offering to introduce him to Patty and Selma. At one point, Mayor Quimby tries to join in, but ends up accidentally giving the Griffins Springfield's tax money. The chaos hits its peak when Bart and Stewie commandeer a golf cart, strap fireworks to the back, and drive it straight through the middle of the battlefield. Screaming for Springfield Hog, nobody knows what that means, but it looks awesome. Then, out of nowhere, the giant chicken that Peter's always fighting shows up. I don't know whose side he's on, but he starts punching Lenny, so I take him down with a slingshot and just when it looks like things are going to get out of hand. Lisa stands on top of a dumpster with a megaphone and says, "This is stupid. You're both ruining the town." Everyone stops, mostly because we're all too tired to keep going. Peter and I agree to a truce over a 6-pack and a plate of leftover ribs. The Griffins pack up their weird weapons and head home, but not before Peter shakes my hand and says, "Next time, we take over Shelbyville." I nod, because honestly, that sounds like fun. As they drive off, Springfield looks like a war zone. Broken lawn chairs, scorch marks on the sidewalks, and Flanders' mailbox somehow on top of the quickie mark. Mudge says, "I hope you learned something from all this." Homer, I tell her, "Yeah, I learned that if you're gonna battle for a town, you'd better have snacks. Lots of snacks." She just shakes her head, but I swear, I see her smile a little. And that's how Springfield survived the Great Simpsons Griffins War. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think there's one last donut in the fridge calling my name. Do?